Well, my front windshield's completely busted. Let's hope the guy that's driving this car doesn't have, like, glass in his eyes or something. Let's hope he's wearing rubber gloves, has sunglasses, and is Iron Man, so that way his skin cannot be pierced by fragile glass. Then again, this car should be red. Oh well. If I wasn't a Mustang Cobra R or whatever, then it makes sense. But I don't like that car all that much because it's just red. It's like if apples were only red and they didn't have green apples, that'd just be boring. Because then you couldn't say, hey guys, I got a green apple. I'll trade it for your red apple, which is more delicious compared to my green apple, because that's, in this scenario, the kid's taste. Well, it's like, no, you couldn't do that if there was only red apples, because it'd be like the same thing. It's just different, slightly different flavors. It wouldn't make sense. It wouldn't work, trading an apple for an apple. But if you were trading a red apple for a green apple, it would make sense, because they have different flavors, and people have different tastes. And that's exactly why I like this car better than the Mustang Cobra R, because I have more freedom in choosing the color of which I want it to accentuate me. Accentuate? Accent? Describe me. Did something crash? Regardless, this car and its color and the freedom to choose colors describes me better than sticking to a car that I cannot choose a single color for. Although, for some cars, I wouldn't mind just taking the ones where you can't change the color, because sometimes the color schemes are awesome compared to just bland red. I guess that was a pretty in-depth look into my psyche. I prefer multiple colors over one single color. Freedom of choice over choosing what the people want. I shall be a president. The president of Need for Speed. Our first order, more speed, less need. I'm not sure how that works, but we make more cars that are fueled off of sunlight. And if you break down in a shadowy cave or a tunnel, then you lose. And there will be shadowy areas like this, and you'll eventually go slower until you get into the light. And yes, you can take shortcuts, but if the shortcuts are in shade, then you better be quick. Or else you'll lose. Of course, in that sense, that means there won't be as many on the mountains. Or maybe we could just keep the cars the way they are, get a brand new soundtrack that reflects today's music as well as the past music of our generation, or whatever, and just make a game similar to this one. I'm pretty sure they're doing that already. Weren't they doing a new Need for Speed game that seemed very much like this one? I don't know, but I've heard it's pretty good. Unfortunately, I can't get it, but I hope the people who buy it enjoy it. I wonder why they didn't program in civilians to just watch you from the sidelines. I mean, I know in some racing games you have like the people who are like, hey, we're at the finish line, we wave a flag, and it's like, hey, you go, then you don't see us again. But it would be kind of nice to just see other people just like walking around the sidelines or something, just like waving you on. Maybe occasionally have birds fly around. Like if you go into, not into a bush, but if you hit into a tree, the birds would fly, or you'd see typical seagulls flying around here. I'm not sure if they are doing that in any future games, because this is the only Need for Speed game I've ever played. I'm not going to say it's the only racing game I played, but that's the only one I have. Wait! Oh, I wasn't on the second lap! Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm still in the tournament lead, but I'm down totally by 4 points in terms of total. I'm an idiot. Wow, this is what I get for talking and not paying attention to my driving skills. Or lack of. Okay, so I took a look at the tournament standings and there's 4 races. What's next one? Are we going to another ridiculously long track, or are we going to a track that's shorter this time? Outback. Good enough. Get out of my way! You crash into the cactus this time. Whew. It's really hard to get into the hangar without hitting into things around this place, because it's kind of difficult. It's like just a small area. And jump. Beep beep. Perfect. Didn't smash into a rock wall this time. Hit another 35-year-old sign. Hello. Oh, I just noticed, the guy, whenever he goes through water, he actually activates the windshield wipers on the hood of his car. I never noticed that until now. Huh. Oh crap, oh crap. Hello, I've destroyed sign. Beep. I've destroyed sign as well as one of my lights. That's not good. I wonder how this game would be like if... Hear me out. If they had a sort of scenario where random events occur, like, pertaining to what the sign stats... Can't I say something without you traffic poles getting in my way? Where was I? If they had random events where rocks fell, like if that sign said, warning, rockfall zone, and maybe sometimes you'd see a rock fall down and it either smash your car and then you'd have to restart, or it just gets in your way. That rock structure to the right looks unstable, but it also reminds me of a mushroom. That's probably why it's unstable. I kind of like the water reservoir right there. It's a pretty nice divider between this and the Rocky Canyons enter/exit, depending on which version of Rocky Canyons you're playing. Alright, got a good lead. Okay, careful, careful. I think that's good. Whoa, hey, yellow, what are you doing? Oh my god! Clever yellow. You're not gonna get away with that. 2 people are following me, that's great. Alright, yellow. It'll be just you and me soon, along with the 5 other people that decide to mess with us. But you didn't take the shortcut because you didn't see it, because the danger keep out sign was destroyed by me. And what am I doing? Am I going to... Oh, phew, I thought I was going to fall off there. Instead, I just kind of smacked into it. That wasn't that bad. Could have been worse. I wonder where these telephone lines go. Okay, I almost died there. Well, not legitimately died, but overarching rock. Hello.